We are talking about Nestle, and we're happy to have Nikhil Chand, a director of foods, chocolates, and confectionery, Nestle India, who's here to talk about two truly iconic brands from Nestle's portfolio. And is about tell us about building brand love, learnings from Maggie and Munch. Very delighted to welcome Mr. Nikhil Chand. Over to you.
Thank you and good evening to all of you. And I hope I'm audible and clear. It's going to be difficult on a Friday evening to talk about love. And I don't profess to be an expert on love. If all of us could know what love really is, and if all of us could really understand that, then wouldn't life be so much easier? But in the next 20 odd minutes, with the help of the presentation that I'm going to be making, the idea is to share certain principles that may help each of us to understand this concept. If you could just load the presentation right now, that'd be great. And then I can, of course, walk us all through that. I genuinely believe that there's never been a more exciting time to be a marketer than today. And if you see the next slide, yes, it's exciting, but it's also a little bit exhausting sometimes because the demands on us as a marketer are quite high. And we could move to the next slide. And why do I say that it's exciting at the same time exhausting? If you see on the next slide, really, we all wish as marketers, we had a very simple toolkit, almost like a Google search engine in which we could really understand how to do marketing and how to bring brand love. But at the same time, if you just see the kind of examples that you see here, the consumer choices on what they're looking for are very different. You know, how do I grow my business? How do I train my dog to roll over? How do I improve my dance moves? The world really out there is challenging, and to understand which one to go after becomes sometimes quite difficult and exhausting. On the next slide, please. We understand that there are many challenges, and today in many of the conversations that you've had since 2 o'clock, you've understood the many challenges that you as a marketer or we as a marketer have to consider. Next slide, please. One of the biggest challenges that we all face is that we have to do more with less, and expectations from the board, from our consumers, from our shareholders, from all our stakeholders is you can do more, you can maximize the potential. Words like efficiency, effectiveness, ROI are really meaningful conversation that we all have to face with. On the next slide, you will understand a little bit more what one of our biggest challenges is, that we're all competing for attention internally within the organization to get our share of voice, but also internally and externally with the consumer to get share of heart. So if we're all competing for attention, what does it really mean? On the next slide. We're also being at the same time watched and judged for everything we do as brands, everything we do as marketers. So very interesting dichotomy of looking for attention, but at the same time being also watched and judged for what we do. And therefore, on the next slide, all of us are looking for that magic mojo, which is to be perceived to be different. And how can we do that is a little bit that we'll talk about today. So move to the next slide, please. Really what we're trying to do is to find that hidden truth of, in all of this complexity, exhaustion, looking for difference, having to do more with less, can we find some nuggets that make us that much more valuable to our consumer? If we move forward to the next slide. At the fundamental, and this is something I believe very strongly in, what really is a brand? And you will see something interesting here that I don't like to use so much when you talk about brands, is the word consumer. From the great leaders at Nestle talk about the word consumer somehow almost gives us a sense of this human being who is only born to consume our products, and they're very single-minded and unidimensional. The reality is far more than that. Our brands are a promise. They're a promise of a product and a service in context of real human beings, real people living in a culture. And if you understand this concept and this framework, finding those nuggets of brand love become a little bit simpler. If you move forward, and I want to just unpeel this onion a little bit more for all of us. Next slide, please. The concept I'm sharing here is from Kevin Roberts. This is the concept about love marks. And it's very, very valuable and a very simple concept. And this talks about that great brands have very simply both high respect, and high love. And since as all marketers, we all love 2x2 matrices, on the next slide, you will understand how we could use this to really talk about the brand framework. If you can click one more, please. So when we talk about the fact that we want to have love and respect as dimensions, at a very simple and a basic level, we look at the y-axis, which has high respect and low respect, the x-axis, which has on one hand low love and the other high love. On the bottom left, you have products, typically commodities, which don't have love so much and low respect, but you need them. Salt, for example. An unbranded salt would be something that you need. You don't necessarily have a lot of desire for that. You have some respect for the brand, and therefore you may choose a branded salt, but essentially commodities would come under the low love or low respect bucket. On the right side, you have things which are called fads, things which come and go very quickly. A lot of high intense love, maybe for a short period, a bit like a crush that you may have on somebody, but not much respect, not much longevity, and those would be called fads. On the top left, you have a lot of love, typically brands, may not always have high respect depending on the degree of respect that you garner. And really the sweet spot is when we can get the combination of high love and high respect. So with this framework in mind, is there a simple 5-step mojo that we can do to discover the love? Probably not. But are there some learnings that I can share with you in context of the brands that we work on, Maggi or Munch, that may be helpful to all of you as listeners? Let's talk about that a little bit more. So we move forward to the next slide. And these 5 principles have stayed with all of us at Nestle in very simple ways to understand consistently how to endeavor to make these brands. The first is to look at, as I spoke, the concept of people and not consumers, culture and not only product, and therefore look at strong, long-lasting relationships between ourselves, our brands, and the people that we serve. This is, of course, built on something very tangible, a delightful and differentiating product or service. It is about storytelling, and that's why we have the element of creativity that is very important for building brand love or love mark. Taking a big idea, taking a big thought, taking something meaningful, but consistently doing that over time is also important, as much as balancing the new reality and changing, adapting yourself. But could you also look at that from a consistent lens? And I'll share the example of Maggi in a bit, which has done that wonderfully over the last 37 years. But the most important part of the story of Lovemark is all about the kind of audience that we have today joining us. These brands, these Lovemarks are built by generations of passionate brand builders. And really without that passion and commitment to this craft, this science, this art, none of the 4 points above would actually make any sense. So with this framework, if you could move forward to the next slide, what we would like to try and endeavor is look for loyalty beyond reason. And that really, in some way, is the definition of love. When you really look for loyalty, which is beyond reason. Yes, there is reason, but it goes much beyond reason. Another way to define what we're looking at on the next slide, please, is, can it be an irrational emotion? It is built on a strong foundation of rational differentiation, but can we create through the work we do on our brands an irrational emotion for the brand? If we do that, and therefore the example that you will see on the next slide onwards, definitely our journey towards being a love mark is far easier. Let's move to the next slide. So here I'm sharing with you something which will build nostalgia. You could play the video and I'll talk about it after that. Could go back one slide, please, and play the video, not this one, the one before. Thank you so much.
बच्चे जब भी भूखे लौटते हैं तो मैं उन्हें मैगी देना पसंद करती हूँ।
लेकिन मैगी क्यों?
स्वादिष्ट मैगी को गरम गरम और ताजे बनाकर मैं झटपट अपने बच्चों की भूख मिटा सकती हूँ। और इनमें सब्जी वगैरह भी कितनी आसानी से मिल सकती हैं।
इतने सारे मैगी क्यों?
मैगी मैगी मैगी। मम्मी भूख लगी है। 2 मिनट, अब समझ में आया क्यों? स्कूल से आते धूम मचाते एक ही बात है दोहराते, गरम गरम और प्यार भरे, खाए जब भी भूख लगे।
An iconic ad from the 80s. If you see this today, everything in the ad is still relevant, and yet so much has changed since that time. Really talking about the rational elements, the concept of hunger, the concept of convenience, just 2 minutes, the versatility for a mother to add vegetables and make it easy for a child to eat, and the most important part, the role of the mother in ensuring that her child is happy. Cut to 2016, many years later, the same consistent big idea, but for a new reality is what you will see on this campaign. Let's share the video, please.
यहाँ क्यों रुकवा दी?
स्कूल बस भी तो यही रुकती थी, याद है?
किधर जा रही है? अरे वो तो गुप्ता अंकल का घर है।
मजे पूरे लूटेंगे। चल छोटे।
अबे मरवाएगी तू। चूल्हे पड़ेंगे तुझे।
आवाज लगा।
मम्मी।
मम्मी।
मम्मी भूख लगी है।
अरे तुम दोनों
मम्मी भूख लगी है।
हॉस्टल से कैसे आए?
मम्मी भूख लगी है।
निकाल दिया क्या?
मम्मी भूख लगी है।
छोड़ो ना मम्मी।
तुम दोनों मिले कहाँ?
मम्मी भूख लगी है।
मम्मी बस बोल देना 2 मिनट।
बस 2 मिनट।
चल प्लेट लगा।
तू लगा।
तू लगाएगा।
क्या प्लेट हमेशा मैं ही क्यों लगाता?
अरे टैक्सी के पैसे किसने दिए?
मैगी किसने खरीदा?
मैंने।
From Nestle.
Sometimes as marketers, we get bored with our own communication, but if you take the consistency of the same big idea of the mother, the parent-child relationship, the simplicity of cooking a bowl of hot noodle and having a good time, then consistently doing that builds brand love marks. But as times have changed, we also realize the concept of stereotypes comes in, and we should not always look at this art of cooking from only the conventional lens. Keeping in mind the same relationship of a mother and child, is there a new dimension Maggi can bring? Let's see this video. Please play it.
हाँ बेटा,
कुछ अच्छा सा खाने का मन कर रहा है।
तू मैगी बना लेना। हॉस्टल में कल तुझे खुद ही मैनेज करना पड़ेगा।
और मैं तो कभी किचन में घुसा ही नहीं।
तो आज घुस ही जा। I'll take time. मैगी निकाल बेटा। 1.5 कप पानी उबाल।
1.5 कप?
1.5 अंग्रेज। Come on मेरे शेर। अच्छा सुन, फ्रिज में गाजर मटर है।
डन।
बन गई?
मॉम, आप तो
हो गया तू हॉस्टल के लिए तैयार। आओ मैगी बनाए, अपनों को कल के लिए रेडी बनाए। नेस्ले, गुड फूड, गुड लाइफ।
So as you've seen through these examples, the same concept can be rendered in a much more contemporary manner, building brand love and of course, building an idea consistently. But if you move beyond that and we speak to people whose part of life Maggi is, whose culture is all about Maggi, we also unleashed on the other, next slide, please. In the reality that we saw today, that Maggi in the end is all about convenient cooking, whether it is through a noodle or through the other range of products we have. And we realized that actually there are 2 kinds of humans who are interacting with Maggi. The mom, who is an experimental explorer cook, she understands the kitchen, really understands what is needed. And because of the COVID reality, a lot of young people come into the kitchen for the first time, not really understanding how to unlock the power of food in cooking. If you click, please. To leverage this and to really be a service to these consumers and to these human beings and not just be a product brand, we revamped our entire website called Maggi.in for the parents, for the elders, for the mothers, for the homemaker. There were much more refined tips. The kind of recipes we were sharing with them were about more evolved meals. Whereas for youngsters, simple things like how to cut onions without your eyes watering, how to make a chapati ka atta, or simple ways to make your Maggi noodle more interesting by just adding a few more ingredients and making a meal out of that, was the way we were able to ensure we remain contemporary and meaningful to our people who love us. On the next slide, you will see an example of what was done, therefore, on the Maggi.in website. Thousands of recipes using Maggi products, with recipes even not using Maggi products, to ensure that today, if there is somebody who needs help in the kitchen, Maggi as a brand is offering a service far beyond the instant noodle to ensure that we can continue to build this relationship that I spoke about. On the next slide, you'll see how we want to build that going forward. We can skip this and move one more slide, please. Next, please. As you become a love mark, there are expectations that our audiences, the people who follow us, people who love us, have, that we must walk the talk. And seeing the reality that we saw in 2020 and continue to see in 2021, as a love mark, it is our role to also play a role which is far beyond our product and our service, and really communicate and support society. So what we did was, on the next slide, please. Next slide, please. Launched the same concept of 2 minutes, but far bigger in thought. Desh ke liye 2 minutes, ek choti si ek koshish. A year-long campaign that inspires all Indians that sometimes all it takes is one small step that could make a big difference to our country. We chose 3 platforms: the platform of Swasthya, the platform of Sahayata, and the platform of Swachhata, to unlock the potential of this mega brand. If you could go to the next slide, please, and play the video.
नमस्ते दादी, कैसी हो?
हाँ ठीक ही हूँ।
आज तो एकदम फ्रेश सब्जी मिली है। और घर में सब ठीक?
आप जैसे लोग हैं ना मदद करने के लिए।
कुछ और चाहिए तो बताना। चलिए।
सुनो, पैसे कितने हुए?
अरे दादी, हम तो आपके बच्चे हैं। अच्छा, चलता हूँ दादी।
जब किसी
1 मिनट
और की जिंदगी को छू जाएंगी, तेरी अच्छाइयाँ दूर तक जाएंगी।
अरे हम भी तो आपके बच्चे हैं ना।
तेरी अच्छाइयाँ दूर तक।
जब आप 2 मिनट ठहर कर किसी के लिए कुछ करते हैं तो देश की उम्मीदों में नए रंग भरते हैं। मैगी में हम भी इस साल करेंगे अपनी तरह से कुछ छोटी कोशिशें। आइए आप भी अपनी तरह से दीजिए 2 मिनट देश के लिए।
From Nestle.
Next slide. So what we endeavor to do was really make a big difference to the lives of Indians as much as we can, with small initiatives that are relevant. The first thing we did, of course, was that we empower help them launch their own channel, their own cooking channel. And this was done through a 6-month-long initiative partnering with the best in the industry to nurture, to mentor, to train them, basics on food hygiene, basics on licensing, basics on business planning, content creation, so that if in a little bit way we can create even 100, even 1,000 micro entrepreneurs, that is that much more meaningful for us in our Indian reality. We also realized that the young generation of today possibly is not so connected to the agricultural reality of what India is. We launched the Desh Ke Liye 2 Minute Agri Challenge, where we went to the top colleges in the country and asked our youngsters, the future of our country, to solve the real problems that our farming community is facing. Is there a way that we could make a real difference by connecting the best brains with the needs of our agricultural reality and solve problems for the future? And therefore, this Maggi journey that you've seen, and we can move the next slide, please, creates ideas. Next slide. Where things like the spices that we use in our noodles, in our masala magic, we can now have sustainable, better farming practices for some of our key spices. If you go to the next slide, please. Across different parts of the country, across multiple spices, we're able to now have responsible sourcing across 1,270 farmers in 36 villages, which allows us to make a meaningful difference for the people who love us, but also the community and the culture we live in. If you move forward, and I will try and wind up in the next 5 minutes, keep my piece on Munch a bit shorter, given that we're running a little bit behind because of the last schedule. We can move the next slide. Changing gears very quickly on how, when you have to be a love mark, sometimes you need to take a brave decision and stand out from the crowd. Cut to the year 2004, the chocolate category is a very interesting category. Many brands, many powerful love mark brands already exist. But most of the brands were talking to the rich urban audiences, and the perception was that chocolate is for urban India, for a slightly westernized palate, and it is not something for the Indian consumer. This young brand Munch, it was just about 5 years young, a simple 5 rupee chocolate wafer, decided to take a brave challenge and address not the conventional market, but go after somebody who's not been spoken to you and really be unique. If you can move to the next slide, please, and play the video.
सुनिए,
कहाँ है?
रामू की दुकान।
अरे सीधा रास्ता है बाबू, यहाँ से सीधे जाइए, बाएं पे पंच का मकान, फिर दाएं पे कुआं और फिर
समझ गया।
ये कहाँ है?
थैंक यू।
बाबू, थांको।
हाँ हाँ।
जो खावे रुक न पावे।
मुखिया जी, ये रामू की दुकान।
वो बरगद से उल्टा हाथ को सीधा जा।
थैंक यू।
ओए, थांको। रामू का पता बताएगा, बाबू मंच खिलाएगा।
थैंक यू।
थांको। जो कि ज्यादा बात करने की आदत तो मैं है नहीं, पर नाम है मेरा मंजली। और लो, रामू की दुकान। थांको।
इतनी हल्की, इतनी कुरकुरी नेस्ले मंच।
ये रामू की दुकान।
मामू, मैं ही हूँ रामू। चुप। थांको। जो खावे रुक ना पावे।
You saw a very simple communication which brings brand love, talks to a very different India, an India that appeals not only surprisingly to the urban Indians, of course, it appealed to the heartland of our country, Bharat as we call it now, a new buzzword. It was not a buzzword in 2006 when this campaign was done, but it also appealed very strong to urban India, and Munch very quickly became one of the fastest growing brands in the category. Getting a lot of brand love, fantastic. How do we get a bit of respect? And how do we get the respect for the target consumer, young teenagers? Cut to 2020, we know the situation the country went through, and Munch decided that while many brands, many campaigns, many companies are talking to everybody, nobody really is talking to the teenager at the home who's having their own stresses. And can we give them a sense of hope and meaning to overcome current challenges? You move to the next slide, please, and play the video, and then I will close the presentation. Next slide, please. Next one, please, and play the video. Thank you.
किधर जा रही हो? लड़ने।
क्रंच का एटीट्यूड दिखा के लड़ना है। Come on, अपना पार्ट प्ले करना है। सुबह की चाय में हाथ पटा के आगे भी कुछ सोचा। ऑनलाइन गिटार सिखा के करना है मुझे पूछा। गोल रोटी में बोल मिला के मम्मी को डीजे बना के घर का मूड सेट करना है। जिद में स्वैग मिला के लड़ना है। मास्क पहन के हैंड वॉश करके चावल भी मुझे भरना है। पापा को टेक सिखा के उनका बोर्डम दूर करना है। come on, क्रंच का एटीट्यूड दिखा के लड़ना है।
मंच, ऑन रखो कॉन्फिडेंस का क्रंच।
Nestle, good food, good.
Munch, and we can stop here. We can stop sharing the presentation maybe, and I'll just summarize. I think what I've tried to show with you is that, sometimes to get love, you have to be unique. You have to talk in the voice of your consumer. You have to make some brave decisions. The Munch campaign that you just saw was the first category campaign to go live during the lockdown period. The perception was that people are not going to buy impulse categories or treats. People are focused on other things. But we decided to actually saying this is not about selling a lot of Munch. This is about building a relationship. And because of that, we were able to actually have a meaningful conversation. So in conclusion, love is bloody difficult. Love is difficult to decipher. Love is difficult to understand. Building love marks is really a science and art. But with a bit of consistency, a bit of creativity, a bit of passion, I'm sure all of us can endeavor to be on this journey. Thank you for your attention, and back to you, Mithun.
Thank you, Mr. Nikhil. That was very, very nice. In fact, I love the whole presentation, the videos, and looking back to this old videos of Maggie is bringing back the memories from, early days. And as rightly said, when it comes to noodles, it's Maggie. When it comes to Maggie, it's noodles. So it's a compliment they give to each other. And no matter who you are, generation after generations, they only know one thing. जब आप नूडल्स की बात करते हो तो ओनली मैगी दिमाग में आता है एंड सेम थिंग एंड आई लव द होल क्रिएटिविटी न्यू ब्रांड न्यू फ्लेवर्स आर आउट इन द मार्केट एंड केटरिंग टू ऑल द जनरेशन सो थैंक यू अगेन Nikhil for your time and I wish you great luck in the coming days and can't wait to have a one-to-one chat very soon with you. So have a good evening ahead, great weekend and stay safe.
Thank you, Mithun. Thank you so much.